And I wipe your eyes again. See, getting them wee dry bits in her eyes. And she will not let me. She will stay in the one place. Why don't I wipe your eyes? Run over. No, but we will always let me do her eyes. She's got to run over. Run on over. Run on over, do your eyes. Run on, eyes. So her doesn't know what eyes are like, because she's not even concentrating. What are the wee eyes? You can't have eye bits hanging from your eyes. Your girl look beautiful. Your eyes haven't got a proper rub all day, so they haven't. They haven't got a proper rub all day. Oh no. Oh my wee Luna, she loves too many places. Got a brilliant town in Belfast too. I see two cranes there on Portrush. Metal rust white quick here. Sure, them cranes must be rusted about with them sitting there all winter. I wonder if the boys hire out cranes down this way. Do they know they charge extra? When them things go back, they need probably a wee coat of paint, you know, touch up. Extra grease put on them. So there's no oil wee tower crane here, there's always building flat somewhere. So the local people who hire out the equipment must know that. But the boulder not let on where it's going. Get a crane, where's it going? Oh, it's going to Ballymena. I bring it down here, not let on. Three tower cranes here. There's three tower cranes. See, Portrush is on its way up, I tell you. There's so many new apartments now in the last 10 years, and even with the recession, they're still building. The weird thing is, before the water crisis, with the apartment block here lay empty for years, half built. It was during the last what happened the last time in the houses, a lot of housing developments fell down. And this is random down here. And then somebody else bought it up and they put an extra floor on top and finished it off. It ain't cheap building now. I'm getting tired firing this ball. I wouldn't mind if you brought it back, but I'm fed up fighting it. It's going to be a pocket now, isn't it? It's going to be a pocket. She's not bringing it back to me. It's going to be a pocket now, pet. I'm doing more walking now than her. Well, she was doing most of the walking. No more now, pet, no more. And wee sniffies, wee sniffs. And she's not happy now, like. But she doesn't bring it back. No more now. I see wee puppies down there. You go down and play with them puppies. You go down and play with the wee puppies. No, no more pet. You're not taking a look on answers, see ya? Please shadow, Luna and all the rest. Once you put the pockets and ball away, then you. No, you got to learn. Go into the water. I would not fancy walking a dog on a lead on a beach. If I had to walk a dog on a lead, I wouldn't even be at a beach. How do you?
Be nice, Alicia. Say hello nicely. Just dying to play. He's in to play.
You got wee puppies in it? That wee thing wants to get all bucket. Trying to play, but he's not going to get to it. You're trying to get the ball. You know what? I'm going to give him you. Oh, I'm giving him. But you play with it again. I don't believe in yours.
Total distance 2 miles.
What a size this wee thing. Really? Yeah, that's huge. Right up. And then it's going to lose the ball, right? That one's going to need sandwiches. Should have kept it in my pocket. Oh, she lose it, she lose it. We'll go up there for definite then, so there. She's got her wee ball. Oh, she dropped it again. Lena, your ball! Lena, your ball! Lena, you left your ball behind.
That's good.
That's my girl! That's my girl! Come on, I'll bring it with you. Come on, I'm not going back all the time. Come on. We're going down the beach. She's more excited down this part of the beach than the other dogs. She's running away now for other one in front. We're going to lose the ball again. If she drops it, I haven't got a clue. Up in the sand dunes now, the ball's lost. But if you count that £1 for a ball and you count 80p for a can of food, you give a dog a can of food, it eats it. You don't expect to get the food back, would you? If you lose a ball a week, lose a ball a month, it's all part of the learning process. Some other pup are playing it, the ball's not lost. And it'll be enjoyed by some other pup. But you don't want to lose 2 or 3 a day, like. There's always a chance to remember where she left it and bring it back. And then, if you're terrified to lose a ball, you're never going to learn. If the sand had even been wet like yours, I had a chance to see it. See that loose stuff? Very hard to see it in the loose stuff. Luna! Where's your ball? Where's your ball? But you know what's so annoying? When I have the ball, she can tap me to get it. When she loses it, she's not looking to get a ball, is she? She's just standing there like, where's your ball? Luna! Where's your ball? Luna! Where's your ball? Don't know. I seen it running on there, you see. I thought she would have dropped it. Ah, going to another home. No, I put it in my pocket, she wants it. You give it there, she loses it. Oh, thanks, Johnny. Ah, you've lost it now, Luna. You've lost it. I don't have one now. Another pup up there's got a ball with the name Luna on it. And some people don't shame. They probably taught to steal balls, you know. Like, I'm trying to teach her not to steal balls. I reckon there are ones out there who teach the dog to steal them. They buy their own. No point looking at me now, you lost it. You lost it. You need to watch who you hang around with. Well, Luna takes balls all the time. I always hand them back to the people who own them. Yeah. There's no ball now to get back. Maybe that wee puppy doesn't get balls back yet, Pet. If an old dog comes to ball, she grabs it now. It's handy to have them in your pocket. And then she drops theirs. There's a bit. Out there. I don't have any Pet. Pet, you lost it. You lost your ball. You lost it. It's your fault. Your fault. There's no point in looking at me. You lost it. Do you want to go down and look for it? Do you want to go down and tackle them all puppies and ask for it back? Hey, well, you need to eat, so you hang around, Wolf. You know what I mean? Like, don't blame me. I haven't got nothing to give you. Oh, that's fishing now, that's all you need. That should be illegal there, you know, having a nice fishing line halfway across the beach. And then things with hooks on them, like. You dog. Luna! You can't go near the water, you don't know where that line's going. You know, just go to buy a fish bag, there's plenty of fishing boats down the harbour. Luna, I haven't got it, you lost it. Luna, not yours! Luna, drop! Luna! Hello, pup! Luna, drop! Drop! Luna, drop! Not yours! Ah, stay. There you go, pup. An old dog down there, storehouse, went up on the sand dunes. Luna, drop! Drop! Luna! Drop! 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 You lost yours. Hey.
If I had another one, I'd give it to you.
I wanted to carry, like, but if she had another one to get that lost too, like.
Yeah, I know we go through so many.
So she has to learn, like.
Yeah.
If she doesn't bring them back, like, get lost.
I know.
Can't take that wee one's ball now, pet. But you're not sharing, you're taking it. Do you know, you see if people reported lost balls to the PSNI, crime figures would be out the roof. She has lost balls as well. This could be an unreported crime statistic, you know. Hey. This Queen van's still out. November. He's doing well this year, isn't he? Saying that, the price of diesel, keeping that thing running all day. We need to leave shortly, you know, pet. 'Cause I'm working tomorrow. How nice you are, Luna. I don't have there's no more playing now, Luna. I might just take her up the main street. She can't play ball, she's going to leave it on. Take her up on the main street. There's old Christmas over there. And Christmas will soon be here. Summer holidays, then you got Halloween, then you got Remembrance, and that's Christmas. People always say Christmas comes every year, but when I was away, still at school, Staban, well, always, I bought glitter. Christmas stuff was out, the glitter was out, and I remember putting red glitter on my poppy. So we always had Christmas stuff out before, just after Halloween. Once Halloween was over, Christmas stuff was starting to go out. You wouldn't have everything out, like, you wouldn't have, every shop wouldn't have had it out, but they would have started getting the stuff out. Come on, Luna. I do. You can imagine now, like, I bet nobody started Christmas till December. The shops wouldn't have enough stock. If everybody left it a couple of weeks of the year, they made out of it for Christmas. It wouldn't. No, no, you think, you know, it's not the food. You want to see the size of shit? Try that wee dog here. What size of full of that wee dog? How unbelievable. You just put the two together, you're not believe that wee dog did that. I'm going to take a look at the White House window here. I've got a wee bit of Christmas theme to go in here, but we're up the house and trying to get over. I don't normally look at the window display, but they've made a wee bit of effort. Christmas tree there too. You often wonder how the White House can still keep going, wouldn't you? People might buy the old tea cloth, like. You don't see many people pulling up the cars, you get a sofa put in the back. Probably free delivery. That's the boys back for it all day. Price of fuel, like every bar, it's costing a fortune. You see out there now, look.
See the other wee short slim guy with the beard.
That's what the Americans use there. You know why people here go to Halfwood and get a cool box? And you pay £45 for a wee one, £65 for a big one. That thing there is going to be over £100. It's only a cool box. That's all it is. No price on it. I put a price on it. $299, £300 that box. All that box there, there's no motor, there's nothing in it. That is a box that's insulated. You're half full up with ice, 1/3 full of ice anyway. You put 1/3 of ice in it, and you put them in whatever you want to keep it cool, and that'll keep it cool for a week. That's the way forward here. The Americans use them in deserts and stuff. They buy the ice, they buy the motorhomes. Well, see all the solar panels carry on it. You see how much room it takes up. I was thinking of buying one for my car, because I'm only away for 2 days. Wouldn't buy that one, 300 is too big. But it's the first time they actually see one close up. They don't use that on your polystyrene, and you know what? It's not even as thick as it looks like, because the handles are embossed in. So I think that's a wee bit of a cheat there. But if you go on the Amazon, they're all rated. So that's a brand name Yeti. They're all rated. But I'll tell you what I noticed about one of them, and anybody can do this. One of them did research, and the majority of, do you know why you get up in the morning, you have cold tiles in your bathroom, sucks the heat out of your feet, cold surface. So you can imagine what happens when you set one thing against another. When you put something cold in the cool box, you put it in the ground is hotter than the cool box. That's going to be minus like. And the floor heats the cool box up. So what one company did, which they advertised it on through their research, they put wee feet on it. I think it takes a lot of, probably cost them thousands to work out one out. They put 4 wee feet on it so it didn't actually touch the floor. That was number one. Second thing they done then, they put an extra inch on the bottom. So the sides, the insulation's done a stick in the sides as is in the bottom. So the lid on the bottom has the most insulation and the sides have the least. because you've got to weigh out, you know, the more insulation you have, the less space you have. So the idea is you put on a kilogram of ice, how long to stay frozen for. So by using the same amount of materials, by putting more insulation on the roof, more insulation on the floor, less on the sides, it keeps cool longer. So that lid looks pretty thick. That sides there is only an inch thick. Although it looks 3 or 4 inches thick there, it's only an inch thick. Big rubber seal like you get in a proper freezer. You wouldn't get a rubber seal like that in a cool box. Boys that probably use that in fishing boats here. If they're out, they want a few beers and all with it. They even do wee mugs and all to go along with, like, Yeti Rambler. But £300 still seems overpriced. I wouldn't have been as surprised if it was 150, 200. But all depends what the claims is. If it keeps an ice cube frozen for a month, good value. It keeps an ice cube frozen for... Now what you're supposed to do as well, you have to pre-chum it before you go. So you put all your ice packs in there the night before. Get really cold, take the ice packs out, then put in fresh ice packs. So you've already got it down to your minus before you even put your cold stuff on. But the idea of it being then, you go out to the shop and you buy a warm can of beer, whatever it is. Whenever you stick it in there with the ice, you'll chill that right down. And that's what I'm doing right now in my car at the minute. Since after my summer holidays, I turn my fridge off in the house to defrost the stuff. Man, that's why it's too dark. I turn my fridge off to defrost everything in the fridge. I have never turned my fridge freezer back on. Because what do I need? Milk, a couple of cans of mineral, a wee bottle of mineral, and that's about it, like. Not much in my fridge. But I just fill my fridge.
Distance 3 miles.
I just fill my
Time,
fridge
1
up
hour,
because it uses less
34
electric when it's
minutes
full.
and
It's a
44
hassle all the time.
Split pace 35 minutes, 13
I don't even turn the cool
seconds
box
per
on.
mile.
What I've done, it was the same in my holidays. I've got a 5-litre bottle of spring water. I freeze it in the freezer. And I bring it out of the freezer and I pop it into the cool box. I keep the cool box off the floor in a wee stool. Easy to reach under. And I keep my stuff in there, but I don't fill it up. I put in a couple of cans in them the other time, so even when I put in the fresh ice, I'll put in malt when it's still warm and it'll chill it down. And I have cheap electric at night time, so if I put in the melted water at night time in the box freezer, so I refreeze it and a couple of, it lasts 3 or 4 days with ice like before it melts. And then when I come away times like this, I just bring the cool box with me. So it's handier when if I go in the caravan, take the cool box, go in the car, take the cool box, stay in the house, cool box, instead of packing all the time. So it's actually handier. But I was thinking of buying one of them proper cool boxes. But that's the first time you actually see one. Then I'm going to walk this wee street up here. It's a wee bit dark, but I like walking this wee street. I used to walk it years ago when I had wee wallowing on the sea in shadow. I would spend the weekend down here, and it's not much excitement for a pub like, but I always like looking over the walls, the bones behind all the out bones and all that. And so always a wee quiet street. It's too dark for the GoPro to work, but there's only so many times you can walk around in circles. And this is a nice wee street to do. You can take in the yard as well when you get here. Start taping now, but too dark. I tell you what, it's coming out. I think they're coming out, you know. See the type of garage park there, Jaguar, Audi. What was that one there? BMW. That's the apartments there, don't it? Some nice apartments over there too. They look like wee 2 up 2 down houses from the front. You see the back there. Top of these big grand design modern extensions. Big kitchen and living room, all one big space. But what would they have if you weren't in debt? You see you have these grand design houses and people are in debt. I don't think when they come home at the end of the day they can ever forget the old pile of money on the house. We'll take the fun away from whatever benefit the house we give you. Your whole life you're working just to pay for it. There's a woman up our way, don't know her. She doesn't live next to me, she lives on up the street. And the building plots were sold off. People bought your building plot and then you built your house on it. So there's no two houses the same. Majority of houses are bungalows. There's only two of them with 2-story houses. But say you could build what you want from planning permission, like so it was a blank field, building plot sold off. And at the time they bought one of the swankiest houses. And I say so swanky, it's at that time you had the ideal home exhibitions. And I mind going to the home exhibition and you had like a big conservatory, but it wasn't a conservatory like you buy in B&Q. It was the height of the building. So you could look out the balcony in your bedroom and you're looking down below, and then you had the big glass conservatory, double height, triple height on the end. And that's the way their house was built. And I'm not sure what age the house would be now. It could be 25 years old, you know. But smoked glass and all the rest. No expense spared in this house, like. Double garage. It has it all, like, but it's in a private housing estate. But they've been working at it now the last 6 months. The woman's husband was killed in Afghanistan, doing security in Afghanistan, so she'd done a massive pension now, like. But he was killed maybe 5 years ago. Well, how long's that war? And but the buildings have been there now the last 6 months. New kitchen, all gonna. And you often think that these big grand design houses, look at the money they spend on kitchens. But even them kitchens go down. And she's at the stage now where the house needs renovated. And there's building work going on. The building work's going on for 6 months. And the number of skips that's been at that house. You had 2 big low loaders and small skips, different trade people around. Must be, you see, when you've got piles of money, like, you have to work among cement, you have to live among cement dust. And that's probably her last kitchen before she retires, like. But you often think then that's the kitchen the husband and all helped design, and he's not there and it's gone. Families all grew up and left. They haven't all left. But always a pair of cars, like. I don't know them. If I met her in the street, I wouldn't know what she looks like. And people like that, they don't walk the streets. They drive in the big 4-wheel drive. You never see them. But I walk past the house in the morning, walking Willow, and she's always had to be nosy in the driveway. You have to keep shouting at her to get out. And you know, always some kind of van's doing work. Plasters, plumbers. One of the boys was there, I thought it was about to dodge a leak detection van along that plumber. Some plumber must have made it. He was there a couple of days. Leak detection. And he's got underfloor heating going on and all that now. One of these ground heat source pumps. So even when you got piles of money and all, like, you still got hassle. Imagine, like, all the houses she had, them contractors not turning up and stuff like that. Oh no, no, no. We're going back down to the end of the beach again. So we might as well have a wee run on the beach. We're out in the grass and back down the beach. I'll have the stuff for me here now, but too dark. But we're going to last wee run on the beach before we go, Pip. None of the wee LED lights in there working anymore. I'll have to turn them off over the winter. Come on, Lynette. Hey, Dan. Oh, she's on the scrounge. Lynette was on the scrounge. Come on, Lynette.